How old are you?
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53?
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose to.
No, you didn't have to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is a whole mess. So even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Do you want a feminine man? You want a dude that's gonna wear heels on Saturdays?
You don't have to be feminine.
No, I'm asking you. Do you want a guy that wears heels on Saturdays?
You don't have to be feminine.
Answer the question. Do you want a man that wears heels on Saturdays?
No, you're not answering mine.
Whose podcast are you on? All right. So do you want a man that wears heels on Saturdays?
No.
Okay, so why would a man want a woman that acts like a dude? I'm just saying, like, yo, y'all expect us to accept masculine women. You're not gonna accept a feminine man. So why should I accept a masculine woman?
Yeah, sip your
like, I'm just saying, it's crazy. Like, y'all want us to tolerate your fuckery, but you would never tolerate my fuckery.
Oh, hell.
In this journey of self-improvement, you have to bring something to the table. Lastly, when you're going to ask somebody for help, let me tell you, when I was at work, when I was in corporate America, if I was going to go to somebody for help, I'm going to go and say, look, I'm trying to get this done. I've tried this. I've read this. I've done this. I've done that. The person would then be able to help me because they see that I'm trying to do something and trying to work to an outcome. Lazy people, cowardice people say, I want to get over there. Help me. And that's not that person's job.
Well,
we don't want women who have no, see, ma'am, see.
Tell me where you're gonna find one of those.
It's just called 25.
Well, no, that's not.
No, it's called 20. No, it's called 20. See what you're basically. Listen. No, don't. Well, first off, check that. Check that shit.
Hey, you coming, bro? The Godfather strikes again. You know I had to bring the Godfather back. I know y'all like him, so you feel me? I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want, but let's get into it, man. Kevin Sammy about to have a field day, you feel me?
37.
All right. What do you got for me?
So yeah, I wanted to know. I'm 47. I've been married, but I'm divorced. I have a 15-year-old son, and I want a high value man.
Why?
Oh, that's a great question.
What is?
The why is, first, I don't know, I hope you don't eat me for this, but I feel like I deserve it. I feel worthy.
Huh, that's nice. What makes you deserve somebody else's money?
It's more about his energy. So.
What?
I think.
It's more about
I said
energy.
It's more about energy.
Energy.
No, excuse me, man. Hold on, man. We don't pay mortgages and credit card bills energetically. We pay those out of money market accounts, checking accounts, hard currency. Don't give me energy.
Okay.
Give me reality.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the question was, why am I deserving of his money?
Yeah. 47 years old.
Ooh, that's such a good question.
No, isn't it?
It's really.
Yes.
You go to college?
It's really not a complicated question.
Did you go to graduate school?
Yes.
Master's? PhD? Which
Working
one?
on a PhD right now.
I'm a PhD.
Right, and your ex-husband did what?
Oh gosh, my ex-husband was a junkyard
teacher delivery, huh? Yeah. And that's so now you expect at almost half 100 to just get a high value man after dating Fred Sanford
I rebuke.
Have you ever heard of World Star Hip Hop?
Yes.
You have?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
Have you ever heard of World Star Hip Hop? You haven't?
No.
Well, you will.
I'll make you famous.
Are you trolling me or you being
I'll make you famous.
So no, I'm being dead ass serious.
No, and it's sad. Why? Why at half 100 years old do you deserve
She
it?
almost 50.
Why do you deserve? I don't know why anybody deserves anything. Why do you at half 100 deserve a high value man when your husband was a junk dealer? I'm not understanding.
Well, help me understand what I'm not understanding.
Who's your child's father?
That's the best question. We'll see how many baby daddies she got.
My ex-husband.
That's as high as you get.
What do you?
That's as high as you get.
And that's based on your research?
No, it's based on what I'm talking to. It's based on most people. Why should a man come after you, older, more used, and pay more than the man that you gave the highest honor a woman can give him?
A kid. That makes sense.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps because maybe he has already done the same thing.
No, but he can go get a younger version.
But why would he?
Because it's better.
Says who?
Says an older man, says a man my age, I wouldn't touch you when I can get a 26-year-old without the kid.
But you wouldn't get the experience, or you wouldn't get the wit or the wisdom.
Yeah. I don't want
care
to
about that.
I don't want to eat shit, but that's a meal that's been experienced.
Ooh. So
yeah. Ooh, yeah. See, I want my filet. I want to eat my own filet. I don't want someone else to eat it. Then I go get the shit.
You know,
that's experience.
I reject it, but I won't take it because I know you can't necessarily reject me. But it feels like, gosh, come on, Kevin.
What? Why do I'm being honest? Why do you need a high value man as a postmenopausal woman?
I didn't say need.
Well, why do you want one? If you didn't want one in your prime, listen, man, let's be realistic. In your prime, when you had birthing years ahead of you, womb left in your womb, new experiences and magic of a new woman.
It's crazy like how women think like that. You almost 50. Like, it's a reason you single. You feel what I'm saying?
Why did you not need a high value man then? Now when you're almost half 100, when there's nothing new, why do you need those resources and experience?
Can I tell you?
Yes, please.
Well, I've always wanted it. Youth. But because I was born in the projects, the ghettos of Chicago, rooted in a lot of trauma, I didn't have a value of myself, so I rejected that. I didn't think I would give someone like you, or with the caliber of man that you are. So I didn't attract that kind.
We attract what we are.
Precisely.
So, man, where in the world do men who are quote unquote high value, okay, choose older women as the default setting after they have their value proposition in order? Where has that ever happened in the history of mankind?
I mean, Lisa.
Where?
Lisa Nichols just got married.
Ma'am, I said as the default setting.
Well, I can't answer that question precisely. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no, you can't. Okay. So, again, where in the world, throughout history, Do men who are high value, choose older women as their default setting for mates after they have already become high value?
I would just probably say probably nowhere.
No.
Why?
Perhaps because they have options.
Which are?
Younger women.
Younger
Hmm.
women.
I mean, it's clear.
Yes, because a younger woman can actually give their end of the social contract. Fertility, youth, exclusive access to their womb for my time, attention, and resources. That's the deal. You have already given your fertility, youth, exclusive access to your womb to another man. You should still be mated and bonded to that man, going off into the sunset and dying with him. That's how human beings have always worked. Now we have women your age range saying, I want now a man who is higher value than the man for whom I chose to have a child and give life to. That would be a bad deal for that man because he couldn't even get a child from you.
You know what? Thank you, because now I could just accept the fact that it wasn't my call this time in life, right? That I just didn't I didn't do it. It's almost like,
my question is, it doesn't even make logical sense to want a man of high value at your age. What is wrong with a man of average value?
Kevin.
Yes.
That's a good point, though. Like, what? Like, what's wrong with a man of average value? You know what I'm saying? These women want these rich men. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, they always want somebody who complete. Why not get with an average guy and then a guy who's working on being a high value man? You help him become a high value man. You feel me? But they miss it. You feel me? They miss that.
That could be a harsh reality. I'll say that.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
Let me think about that. Maybe
If
because
you had simply a high school diploma, would you still want a high value man today?
Yes.
Thank
She
you.
would.
You're basing your
would.
want of a man based upon your educational attainment and your so-called socioeconomic value. And that is not how it has ever worked for women. Your sexual marketplace value is your looks, your physicality, and your womb. That is how it has always been. But you just proved that because you have a piece of paper, you think that increases your value. And women are often trying to get men to value their things that we don't value and experience.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
Well, if you had a high school diploma, the assumption is that you think your degree and your experience makes you more valuable to a man.
And I think the personal growth and development and some of the childhood inner wounds that I've healed make me better. I think the fact
we want women who don't have any of that.
Well,
we don't want women who have
tell me where you're gonna find one of those.
It's just called 25.
Well, no, that's not.
No, it's called 20. No, it's called 20. See what you're basically. Listen. No, don't. Well, first off, check that. First off, check that shit. Check that shit smooth, because you cannot make men be shamed for who we are. Don't get upset that you got your shit together at half 100. Whatever it is, you got yourself together at now. Why, if you were this at 23, maybe.
That's a fact.
But now the story is now men are bad because we don't want to deal with the scarred up. See, you got scars and scabs over the wounds. We don't want scars or scabs. We want smooth ass skin because somebody else put those marks there. We don't want the marks another man put on there. The only marks we want on you is maybe the ones we put on there, because at least we know what we're fucking paying for. Oh,
Preach.
So if your son,
Preach,
your
Pastor
son, right?
Samuels.
Yes.
Your son, you'd want him to become a high value man.
I do.
And then you'd want him to date a woman 47 years old with scars and scabs and everything else, or a 27-year-old. Huh? Thank you very much.
And guys, that brings us to the end of today's video.
Hey,
Thanks for watching.
Tell me what y'all think about that video, man. In the comments. That was a good one. Very informal, man. The Godfather striked again. You hear me? Hey, man, thank you guys for watching the video. And see you guys next video. Let's get it.